Hello, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Brenda Ridgley, and I am the Connection Connoisseur. This channel is all about women and her inner circle of friendships. My book, Lady in the Tribe, is a deep dive into best friends and will be available on Amazon and in bookstores soon. Last week in episode 5, we talked about the lady, and today we will discuss the tribe. Traditionally, a tribe is defined as a social division in society consisting of families or communities linked by social, economic, religious, or blood ties. Some tribes have a common culture and dialect, and typically they have a recognized leader. A customary tribe is face-to-face and relatively bound by kinship relations, reciprocal exchange, and strong ties to place. In this episode, we will discuss what it takes to create a tribe of life-enhancing friendships. Please click on the subscribe button to be sure to be notified of a new tribe-building episode each week. The term tribe should be utilized only with great respect and consideration of its origins. It is with the term's heritage in mind that we may aspire to create that culture with our closest friends. This social division, group, or pack are linked by common social patterns, interests, and sometimes goals. Over time, as the group connects together, they establish the tribe's personality, lingo, patterns, and rituals. Outsiders that socialize with these lasting friends may get a little annoyed because of the inside jokes and private references. This culture may not be understood by others looking in, but the members find their intimacy endearing. They are tuned into each other and get it. One piece I feel important to mention in reference to the definition of tribe above is the piece that describes a face-to-face community. Many of us have very important relationships that are separated by time and space. I call these individuals our soul sisters, or our tribe once removed. We are connected for a lifetime, but on different paths. We may not be able to see each other regularly, but when we do, we haven't skipped a beat. Tribal connections are proximal and require consistency that is not possible when separated by time and space. Should vicinity be reestablished, though, one could be sure that these soul sisters would become tribe once again. We'll talk more in detail in a future episode about the essential third circle of the friendship target, our soul sisters. Dr. Alex Lickman, MD, wrote a column entitled "The True Meaning of Friendship" that explains there are 4 big things that draw people together as friends. These are common interests, history, common values, and equality. During our growing years, life changes directions that make some relationships grow apart. This is natural and unavoidable. Distance may make your heart grow fonder, but it certainly does not build your connection. As time passes, 3 out of the 4 big things that draw people together quickly fade. Separated by 5 years, all you'll probably share with someone is history. The point is, you need more than history to keep a friendship evolving. Growing in connection and ongoing bonding moments are an essential element of tribe. William Rollins, a professor at Ohio State University, conducted a set of interviews about friendship in 1994. The respondents were middle-aged Americans. Rollins reported that an almost intangible irony permeated these adult discussions of close or real friendship. They defined friendship as being there for each other, and scheduling opportunities to spend or share time together was essential. Although true friends stay with you no matter the distance or time that separates you, tribe requires nearness. Tribes are physically there for each other. They share good times and bad, fun and difficult, for better, for worse, and they are in the now. These friendships feed our souls. They are your people, and they've welcomed you into their circle. When they say we, it means you too. These are the people with whom you travel, celebrate, mourn, and just hang out. They keep your mind and your spirit healthy. Spending time with your tribe feeds your soul and promotes peace and counterbalance for the stresses in your life. They will lift you up when you're down, give you a squeeze when you need a hug, and support you with strength when you are weak. They are always behind the scenes, sending you love, support, and good energy. The bond with your tribe requires regular face-to-face contact. This regular contact creates a sense of belonging and adds to place, enhancing the time and space of friendship. So if we were to super simplify and come up with a friendship formula for tribe, tribe would equal friendship plus time plus space plus enthusiasm and plus vulnerability. Space represents vicinity and closeness. Your tribal place feels like home when you arrive. It is safe, encouraging, and makes you feel relevant because you are truly seen. Your tribe cares about your opinions and what you have to say. They are proud of your talents and your strengths, and they are not threatened by your success. Tribe will promote rather than ignore or diminish your wins, like the frenemies we discussed in episode 4. I'll add that little link in the comments below so you can go check it out. So although these close friends can be a great influence for you to be better and do better, there is no contest. You do not feel competitive with one another. The experience of finding your tribe can be life-changing. It becomes a mirror reaffirming who you are and where you belong. Interestingly enough, men and women are very different when it comes to needs and expectations of friendship. When asked to define friendship in a British study, Maren Crawford found that men and women had completely different answers. The results were incredibly consistent. Women shared about trust and confidentiality, whereas men described a friend as someone I go out with or someone whose company I enjoy. Men's friendships revolved around activities, whereas women's relationships were around sharing. A man will describe my very good friend as a guy he sees at an annual fantasy football draft or someone he recently met over a round of golf. But are they really friends? Not by women's standards. Why are deep friendships so rare in men? Why is our definition so very different? Well, experts would say that it's conditioning. In our society, with the exception of shaking hands, men are not even allowed to touch each other besides a slap on the back. Sexperts Dick and Paul MacDonald, authors of Loving Free, explain the phenomenon. Most men have had neither practice in the art of intimacy nor role models to point the way. Little girls can walk to school hand in hand, hold each other up during skating, hug, cry, and say, "I love you, you're my best friend, I need you." Little boys just wouldn't dare. Experts agree that most women do not have as many close friendships as would be beneficial to them. Few men have had the opportunity and upbringing to be open and vulnerable in a relationship, and they are simply not aware of this immense void in their emotional lives. They haven't a clue what they are missing. This kind of saddens me. However, we are so different, and my passion is girl tribes. So for the most part, we're going to continue to focus on women's friendships, and maybe one day there will be a he tribe sequel. So anyway, generally speaking, women long for more primitive patterns of social connection, interdependence, and cohesion. We are better at reading nuances in each other's reactions and behavior. Women are just more interested in relationships. This is even evident in newborn babies, before social conditioning could even have any effect. Baby girls that are even just hours old are more attracted to faces. Baby boys are more attracted to shapes and patterns. Additionally, baby girls maintain eye contact 2 to 3 times longer than baby boys. Females just bond. We don't need sports, nicknames, or funny handshakes. All we need for bonding is a couple of comfy chairs and a pot of tea. So over the past quarter century, I have found, cultivated, and connected my tribe of women. I can't say I set out with this concept of tribe in mind, but I did bond to these special friends with intention. Every one of us leads a busy life with our families, careers, and commitments. Yet we make our relationship a priority and carve out time for each other on a regular basis. When it comes to your closest friendships, try to check in weekly via text or phone call with each of them. Schedule some one-on-one time for lunch, shopping, or a glass of wine. Create a monthly girls' night of some sort and connect as a tribe and extended kindred clan, a term we will explore further in a future episode. There are no rules in cultivating your tribe other than the required tribal formula. Tribe equals friendship, plus time, plus space, plus place, plus vulnerability. The investment I have made has established one of the most rewarding segments of my life. One that honors my soul, fills me with joy, and provides me with purpose. Even Jesus chose to spend much of his time in small groups, building deep relationships with a few significant people, rather than speaking to large crowds. As a species, we are created to live in small, strong, close-knit tribes or communities. Our needs for social connection and tribal instinct is a deep-rooted part of human nature, programmed into the human brain by our own evolution. Perhaps life has detoured you from connecting on a meaningful level, or maybe you're already well on your way to tribal bliss. No matter where you are with your inner circle, I am certain that together with our work ahead, we can find, build, and fortify your very own tribe. Please subscribe to this channel and also click on the Inner Circle link below in the comments to receive a new friendship tip each week. When 3 or more gather, we are tribe.